Alright, hey everyone, welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'll be going over how I made $1,500 as a high school day trader. So yeah, let's get right into it. As you can see, these are my chart executions right here. But yeah, let's get right into the day. So session started off it was pretty alright. Like, as you can see on the 1 hour time frame, I was more bearish overall. Going into the day, we also had an SMT put in, I'm pretty sure around here. If you go to the 15 minute, I think it was like there's somewhere here, there's an SMT at these highs, so more bearish as well. At market open on the 4 hour time frame, we are also in these 4 hour gaps, I think. Yeah, this 4 hour bearish gap as well. So I was a bit more bearish on the day. I wasn't like not looking for longs, but I was more bearish. That's the main point. You might be wondering, so what is your draw on liquidity? My draws on liquidity were pretty much just these wicks here. This wick, this wick, this wick, this wick. These are my draws on liquidity because on the 4 hour time frame, go to the 15-minute time frame, it's more obvious. These are my draws on liquidity. We took a session open, we took out all this generated liquidity. I think it was like London low, Asia low here as well. But there was no entry pretty much. Price was just selling off. It was pretty obvious short stay today for me at least. But we retraced back into this 15-minute gap here, which was a bit iffy, so I was not going to trade, but we had already retested it once, so I didn't mind shorting even though I was in this gap. But so let's actually go to my actual entry. So my drawn liquidity was lower, that's established. We did have fast displacement. Now next, what would I look for? Next, I wanted a safe entry. I didn't want to take any 1 minute entry, mainly because like we've already dumped, main dump has already happened, and volume started slowing down like by a lot. So I was looking for a safer entry. What did I want to see? A 5 minute. So what happens? NQ creates a 5 minute. Even though ES was dumping and more volatile at open, NQ started being more volatile and started having more volume as we retraced into the 5 minute and inversed it. That's why I was like, you know what? NQ is the way, or I was going to trade on ES. So we retraced into this 5 minute gap right here. What do we get? I actually entered a bit late. I was sitting on the 30-second here, so I was just like waiting for a CIST. And even then, I didn't clock. I don't know why I didn't enter, but I went back onto the 1 minute. Original entry should have been more like something like here. Actually, no, I entered pretty bang on, to be honest. It wasn't that bad of an entry, to be honest. I'll take it. But yeah, I was gonna wait for a CIST, but I was like, nah, it's too low. I'd rather go break even at these equal lows right here. Relative. Oh my god, relative. Can't even talk. Relative equal lows. But yeah, I entered right here on this candle. Price was chopping. Psychology was going a bit iffy around. I was like, ain't no way if we go to stop loss. I was a bit iffy mainly because we were in a 15-minute gap right here. This 15-minute gap. Even though it had been tested multiple times, we were holding it. I was fine with entering purely because this gap had been tested like 100 times. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Like, it's too many times. So I didn't mind taking a short through it. That's why I did enter as well. Normally I don't really enter if there's a 15-minute gap. Next I enter, I go break even at these relative equal lows right here. Let me just write the text so you guys can see. Text, make that black. Break even here, price starts flushing through. But yeah, that's pretty much it. My original drawn liquidity was these lows here. I really could have held and it would be a 1.43 RR, which is like, I think 2.1k, which would have been pretty nice, to be honest. I would love the 2.1k, but I took my 1-to-1, took my piece of the pie and dipped. Don't want to get greedy. Just take your money, dip, make the money. But yeah, holding to this drawn liquidity was also valid. I didn't hold to it mainly because it's 15-minute gap again. That was like a bit iffy for me, but everything else, it was A plus for me. It was towards the end of session as well. I think I entered at like, yeah, 12:42, so which is 10:42 a.m. New York time, and yeah, we just got out of the trade just before PM AM session closed, which is 8 minutes before AM session closes, and then as you can see, price just starts to chop. But I'm pretty happy. Today was a more patient day. If you're taking a trade at open, you might have probably got stopped out instantly because of this big wick and the SMT that was created at the highs. But other than that, it was a pretty calm day. There was no other entry for me, even on the 1 minute. Not really any entry. I mean, there was this entry here. We did have displacement, so you could have taken this and just like entered off this right here, stops at the highs. But if you had just stops here, you would probably been insta stopped out pretty much. But if you had just stops higher up, you probably would have hit TP. But for me, it wasn't safe enough. I didn't take it. Waited. I wanted to 5 minute, so 5 minute did happen. Stop loss here. I could have put it up here, but I just wanted the RR. But other than that, pretty clean pretty I can't even talk, bro. What's going on? It's 4 a.m., guys. But pretty clean day for me overall. Clear drawn liquidity, fast displacement, and where to safe entry. So my 3-step model was there. Nothing else too much. But yeah, hope you guys enjoy the trade recap. Quick and easy, 3 more days until a payout, and then I'm gonna start scaling up to more 150Ks. Probably gonna go to 3 150Ks, get 4 payouts on those, then go to 5 150Ks, or I might just go straight to 5 150Ks. Depends on how big the payout is, but we'll see how it goes. But yeah, today was a pretty clean day. Patience paid off today, especially. But other than that, it was calm. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys do want to learn trading, message me on Instagram, Waffle Trades. If you guys are interested in a course and one-on-one mentorship, I also have that. Just message me on Instagram. If not, if you guys like the trade recaps, you can just show me support by subscribing and liking. But other than that, take care. We got pretty big news this week as well, so make sure to preserve your capital for those news days. But yeah, hope you guys enjoy the trade recap. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.